I'm Minch Penal, and today I bring you another Snowballs video. Today we're doing more Runic Intercessors, though I'm doing Alpha Team. Specifically, Alpha Team with cloaks, or trench coats technically. The idea of it is to be more based on the similar cape to the Space Wolf cape. No, not Space Wolf. Space Wolf, the Wolf Priest, that's it. And I'm also, at the end of this, going to be showing off another model that I don't show in this video, but I will link the actual video here, and that is my old, well, I say old, Iron Priest, which is just a Space Wolf Tech Marine. I made this model, I think, almost over a year ago now. Well, actually, let's check. Yes, you are going to watch me actually hunt this down. I'm expecting it to be at least a year, maybe 2 years ago. Well, let's just go here, grab my keyboard. May 18th, 2024. That was over a year ago I made this guy, and he's still one of my favorite models. So yeah, I'm going to leave a link to him, and I'll talk a bit more about this, because he's going to be joining my Snowwolves army, and a little lore will go into that, but we'll get into it in a bit. Alright, let's get into the video. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's go. Starting this video, I will learn some green stuff. Using some extra plastic cutters I had to make this all relatively the roughly right thickness. Using this template I made off camera, using just a similar cape pattern to, well, make a green stuff cape. I never waste any of my green stuff, as the wastage there will be reused to make more. In doing so, I attach it as shown. It is not my best attempt, I will admit. Capes and green stuff is tricky to work with. I will absolutely admit that. There is no doubt in my mind it is a skill that needs to be learned. And I'm very new to it, so it's not great. But I do it for 9 other Marines, and I show 7 because I miscounted. I need to do more. But in this process, I start adding arms and weapons from the Space Wolves Space Wolves Army box set. As I do with all Runic Intercessors. Which is, yes, there's stats. I know they're called Grey Hunters or Blood Claws or whatever. I don't care. They are Runic Intercessors. Because that sounds better, it's cooler. If you get a problem with it, bugger off. I would say another word, but technically I can't say that, and I want to keep this a bit more of a family-friendly channel. Even though I'm Australian, I really should be saying it, but I'll make my own rules. My own rules are better. I've done it this way because I like the idea, and yes, the capes do similar, really capes and cloaks, trench coats. As I've tried the model that is similar to the Wolf Priest. As I like that model, and it works pretty damn well, if I say so myself. But yes, a lot of this process is just refitting arms and making sure everything sits right and matches poses, which is a very repetitive task. I probably should have showed one of this, but I did not. As I only show one model, which is the one with the white hair and partly bald, as the only model I painted. one's lenses. As I do a lot more of these space balls, my snowball two batteries and for my kids' hobbies and players connect soon. I'm going to a little over a month, under a month. And so play ball for this, but
Citadel Base, Black Down. Game color, glorious blue. Citadel Base, Caldor Sky. Army Painter, matte black. Model cover, white glaze.
I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos like this, please consider liking, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell so you never miss another video. I'm realizing there's a lot of light coming over here. My apologies. But I hope you guys have enjoyed another round of Runic Space Marines. My alpha team, which are just trenchcoat dudes. They're not amazing, but they do the job, and they do pretty good. Now, back to the Iron Priest. It is literally a kit batch of a Tech Marine and the actual Iron Priest model, where I try to salvage as much of the actual Iron Priest as I could in the model. Now, my lore is that since it's blue, because I'm not going to go back and repaint it because there's a lot of texture on this and it's got snow, and I ain't going through the hassle of repainting that. So, Tech Marines, or the Iron Priests of the Space Wolves, Snow Wolves, are blue but can have variations. So, its main color is the same blue as the Space Wolves, but they can have different markings. Of course, they will have, if they can, a Space Wolves logo, Snow Wolves logo, or a chapter icon, as well as markings. They say maybe an arm or a leg or whatever changed color. Because I have another Tech Marine that I wish to turn to an Iron Priest. It's an old Tech Marine I had that I pulled apart because I dropped it, and it just exploded into pieces. So, that will be on a later date. I also have just a little something. Don't excuse the bigger letters. I don't even. What was that? That was something else. But yeah, I have in the plans a possible new revamp of the Chapter Master. As originally, being an idiot and young, I thought, great idea. Let's just do a Primarch as a Chapter Master. He's too big. He's way too big for the army. He's too big of a base, too big altogether. So the basis will be either Caligar or Torgaradon. I believe it's Torgaradon. Yeah, either the Smurf Chapter Master or the Imperial Fist Chapter Master. Well, yeah. Okay, I'm done with I'm done yapping. Jesus. I'm gonna go. Bye.